Before Kakashi can officially commence the test, Naruto rushes into attack. He throws shuriken at Kakashi, only for the latter to throw his own back. As Naruto jumps up into the air to evade the shuriken, Kakashi throws another set. Naruto, however, instantly uses his shadow clone technique to produce a shadow clone in midair, and to pull him out of the shuriken's trajectory. His move impresses both Kakashi and Sakura. As both Naruto and the shadow clone land back on the ground, Naruto transforms his shadow clone into a giant shuriken, intent on hurling it at Kakashi. Kakashi manages to grab Naruto's hand before he can throw it, telling Naruto that his attack would not work. However, Naruto manages to have a shadow clone sneak up on Kakashi with a kunai. His timing and usage of his shadow clones impresses Kakashi once more, as well as Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Shizune, who are observing the fight from the shadows. Kakashi tells Naruto that he is impatient as ever, as Naruto also attacked before Kakashi could officially begin during their first bell test. After he begins the match, Kakashi disappears and heads for the woods. Sasori and Deidara easily enter the sand village after Yura, Sasori's spy, killed the guards posted at the village's entrance. Creating a large clay bird as transportation, Deidara tells Sasori to hang back while he single-handedly proceeds to find the Jinchuriki of Shikaku, Gaara. Deidara manages to incapacitate the guards tasked with watching the skies above the sand village with his explosive clays, molded into the shapes of spiders. Deidara marvels at the artistic architecture of the sand village, but claims that an explosion is the truest, most beautiful form of art, and therefore, he will relish at the village's destruction. Back in Konoha, Kakashi runs through the woods as he spots both Naruto and Sakura, hiding behind their trees. He believes it to be a rookie mistake, and reminisces back to their first bell test, when Sakura and Sasuke managed to hide properly but Naruto could not. He is awakened from his flashback by shuriken hurtling towards him, thrown by Naruto. As he evades the attack, Sakura comes from behind, and uses her massive strength to break the ground beneath him. Kakashi heads for the tree branches, only for Naruto to use his shadow clone technique, and send multiple shadow clones against him. Kakashi decides to use taijutsu to deal with the clones. After there are only 3 clones remaining, Kakashi opens the first gate, and uses the front lotus on the 3 Naruto shadow clones, both Naruto and Sakura recognizing the technique as the one Rock Lee uses. After the 3 shadow clones are taken care of, Kakashi wonders where the real one is, only for the real Naruto to announce his presence, and come barreling at Kakashi with the intent of using 1,000 years of death. Kakashi, horrified at the mere thought of being struck by the devastating technique, evades the attack and retreats. As Naruto and Sakura continue to head through the woods to find Kakashi, they are stopped in their tracks by an injured Sasuke. Struck with kunai in his body, Sasuke tells Naruto and Sakura that he managed to escape from Orochimaru, and asks the pair to help him. Sakura instantly recognizes the trick as a genjutsu and dispels it, while at the same time pinpointing Kakashi's true location. Naruto then creates a shadow clone to prepare his Rasengan, and uses Rasengan on the tree that Kakashi is hiding behind. Kakashi manages to dodge the Rasengan, and ponders on a time when it was easier to fool Sakura with a genjutsu. Naruto claims that he would never fall for any of Kakashi's old tricks, only to spot the bells on the floor. Exclaiming that Kakashi must have dropped them while dodging, Naruto rushes towards them before Sakura can stop him. Naruto is ensnared by a rope before he can get the bells, prompting Kakashi to state that Naruto still falls for the same old tricks. However, the Naruto trapped by the rope turns out to be a shadow clone, while the real Naruto, claiming an old trick like that would not work on him, rushes from behind, and punches Kakashi right in the face, only for the latter to use a body replacement technique, and retreat once more. Back in the sand, Deidara believes his infiltration of the village to be successful, only to be stopped by Gaara, who claims that this is as far as Deidara gets. Deidara, riding on his large bird clay, decides to attack Gaara from a distance. Gaara, however, is able to transform the sand into pseudo-Shikaku arms, in order to perform long-range attacks. As Deidara gets higher up into the air, Gaara uses his sand to create a platform in midair. The shinobi of the sand, including Gaara's brother Kankuro, are on the ground, witnessing the aerial battle. Deidara resorts to using his explosive clay to target Gaara, only for Gaara to absorb the damage with his sand, and then have his sand reform. Deidara then resorts to using a much more powerful variant of his C1. Gaara is able to encase himself in a sand cocoon, while using his third eye to maintain his vision. At the same time, he manages to trap Deidara with his sand-binding prison technique, which manifests Shikaku's arms to imprison his opponent. In Konoha, Naruto and Sakura are still attempting to take the bells from Kakashi. Kakashi manages to predict their moves using his Sharingan, and performs hand signs at a speed no human eye can follow, using Fire Release, Great Fireball technique, followed with Earth Release, Double Suicide Decapitation technique, and finishing with Water Release, Water Dragon Bullet technique. Unable to land a hit on Kakashi, Naruto and Sakura have no choice but to retreat and devise a new strategy. Kakashi also retreats, remarking how his Sharingan is exhausted by Naruto and Sakura's efforts. He contemplates taking the time to finish his Icha book, but remembers that Naruto and Sakura are too tough for him to fight while simultaneously reading. Naruto remarks how Kakashi's intelligence exceeds Shikamaru's, how his sense of smell is greater than Kiba's, how his taijutsu surpasses that of Rock Lee's, and how his Sharingan is more powerful than Sasuke's. Nonetheless, Sakura states that a great ninja like him must have some sort of a weakness. After deliberating on the thought, Naruto discovers Kakashi's weakness and shares it with Sakura. The pair then track down Kakashi and launch a frontal attack. As they rush towards him, Naruto begins to spoil the ending of Jiraiya's book. Not wanting to hear spoilers, Kakashi covers his ears but realizes his Sharingan can still read Naruto's lips. Exclaiming at Naruto to stop, Kakashi closes his eyes as well, and Naruto and Sakura take the opportunity to take the bells from him, successfully passing the test. Naruto and Sakura successfully pass the bell test, prompting Tsunade to place the duo in the newly formed Team Kakashi. Heading back to the village, Naruto and Sakura decide to go to Ramen Ichiraku to eat, asking Kakashi to treat them. Jiraiya appears and tells Kakashi that the Akatsuki are on the move, reminding Kakashi that Naruto is under his care once more before leaving. Kakashi tells Naruto and Sakura that he needs to go as well, leaving the pair alone. Since they are alone, Naruto asks whether their dinner would count as a date, to which Sakura states it would if Naruto pays for the ramen. Naruto, however, does not have enough to cover both of their meals, losing his chance forever at scoring with Sakura. Meanwhile, Gaara manages to use his sand to ensnare Deidara's left arm and crush it with sand-binding coffin. Realizing Gaara's ultimate defense is the sand from his gourd, which is infused with chakra, Deidara changes his strategy, attempting to destroy the sand village instead. Baki fears that the fight will draw Shikaku out of Gaara, thus endangering the lives of everyone in the village. Kankuro tells Baki not to worry, as he knows Gaara will never harm anyone in the village. He reminisces about the time when Gaara shared his dream to be Kazekage, in order to form a bond with everyone in the village, and be someone loved and respected, crediting his newfound perspective on life to Naruto. Seeing the progress of the battle, the Sand Shinobis make the necessary precautions to evacuate the villagers, and support their Kazekage. Deidara, realizing that they are going to join the fight as well, proceeds to use the last of his explosive clay to create an explosive C3 bomb, which he drops on the village. Naruto visits Ramen Ichiraku after a while, stating that the place has not changed a bit. Tsuchi and Ayame are surprised to see a grown Naruto. Tsuchi asks Naruto to order anything he wants. Iruka arrives, stating it is his treat. He asks Naruto about Sakura, to which Naruto replies that if he knew Iruka would be treating him, he would definitely have brought her along. Meanwhile, Sakura ponders over her decision of not letting Naruto to treat her half a bowl of ramen. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Have a great day.